You are in a relationship
I am.
with Nash B.
I am. We've been together for a year.
When was the anniversary?
Our anniversary was on September the 10th because I had a show in New York and he was in LA and he came all the way from LA, him and his best friend Rashid. They came all the way from LA to my show, and after my show we went to eat and he asked me to be his girlfriend. We was already talking, but he formally asked me and I was like, yeah, and it was cute.
How long into the relationship before he asked you that question?
So we had started talking in July of 2018. So we spent that whole July, August together. Then September is when he asked. So it was like a good 2 months that we were talking before he actually, asked me to be his girlfriend.
And how did you guys first meet?
So actually, I met Nash 4 or 5 years ago at the studio. Me and Forte Bowie, we had the same lawyer at the time, and Forte really wanted to work with me. He's an amazing songwriter. He actually wrote pretty much all of these songs that you hear on my project. He wrote Know Better, Rather Be Down, all that stuff. So anyways, he wanted to work with me, and so he hit our lawyer. So we ended up linking, and he brought Nash with him because Nash was producing at the time. Him and Nash are like a little team. Like anytime they work together, they pretty much have each other in the room. So they came to the studio. I was at DARP at the time, Dallas Austin Studios, not DARP anymore. But we was up there, and he came in. He was super quiet, and he really didn't say anything outside of hi and, just asking me, what do you really want to get off? And that was kind of it. And after that, I really didn't see him like that. And he would kind of just hit me randomly and be like, I got the sound for you, da-da-da-da-da, all this stuff. I'm like, okay. And then we had a session in 2018, he asked me why I didn't have a boyfriend. He's like, you must be crazy. And I'm like, nah. And I just started going into this whole rant about how niggas not shit. He was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm about to go to the session. He gets up and he leaves. And then after that, he texted me. He was like, I want some of your time. I want to sit down and talk to you. So I was like, okay. And after that, the rest was history.
And he is a producer, if you didn't mention that.
Yeah, he is a producer.
Does he do, obviously, he has R&B beats, but is he known as an R&B producer, or is he more of a hip-hop producer, or?
I think he's pretty versatile because he has R&B stuff too, but then he does a lot of rap stuff as well, so it's he pretty much can do whatever. Even for Is This Love, he produced all of the songs on his project, and he likes to do R&B, but with R&B that moves. He doesn't really like to do slow R&B, so I think that's what makes him unique as an R&B producer, or as a producer, period. He's able to adapt to what you want.
All the beats on this particular project are his?
Yes.
Is this the first time you've ever done that?
Yeah. Well, not had one producer produce my whole project, because with Take 3, Jay Reed, he produced that whole entire thing. So that's not the first time I've done that. This is my second time doing that. But I actually really like to do that because I feel like we really locked in, and we were able to just get a product that we really, really loved because, we were just vibing, and he would bring in who he felt he needed to bring in for live instrumentation or just whatever he felt like he couldn't do. He would kind of bring those people into the room, opposed to just cutting all these records with a bunch of different people and just trying to piece them together.
Had he had any placements with your music prior to this project?
Yeah, he did the song for me called Maybe, and it was on my first project, It Gets Better. That's actually when we first met. Forte wrote it and he produced it, and I put it on my first project. So we've worked before.
And that was well before you guys.
Yeah, no, that was years before we became a couple.
Because you guys are a couple now, and he did all these beats, was there extra pressure this time working together versus when you guys weren't a couple and you just had a beat placement that one time?
I don't really think it was extra pressure. I think he knew me a lot better, and he knew what I was trying to get across, and he really was able to help me just in terms of just giving me just tips on how I should do it. And, he linked me up with this songwriter named Bree. She wrote Wake Up on my project, and she's super dope. And I don't really think it was any pressure. I just felt like it felt natural. Like he really just wanted to give me a really great body, a really good body of work, and I think we succeeded. So.
Mm. And does he get an executive producer credit for that? I don't think I saw like on your maybe images of your cover art or anything. I didn't see executive produced by.
Yeah.
Was that there or that wasn't there? Or was that a?
I didn't put it there, but I mean, I would say that he executive produced it, of course. Like I had asked him because I did the track list, and when I posted it, I'm like, should I have put like executive produced? He was like, nah, you don't have to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it really, he was saying him and Forte did it, but you know, I feel like I would definitely say that he like executive produced this project for sure.
Because sometimes when a producer does all the beats,
yeah,
and maybe they do more behind the scenes than just the beats, but you will see an artist say, oh, executive produced by so-and-so.
Yeah, yeah.
So just curious. I didn't see that, but maybe technically I missed something. So I was just curious how that worked. Do you guys live together?
No, we don't live together. So that's like a big, well, I don't want to say a big thing for us right now. I just think, you know, we've been together for a year and we've known each other for a while, but I think it's important to give your partner space to grow and, you know, to have their own space. And I feel like once you start living with somebody, that's like a huge commitment, and it's almost like married type of stuff, you know? So we've talked about moving in together, of course, but just later on down the line, I would like to get to our second year at least before we start to really consider that. And he's on the same page with me. So right now we live in separate, you know, we do our separate things. So when somebody get mad, we could just go home opposed to getting mad and now I gotta go downstairs or he gotta go, you know, downstairs or wherever he gonna go, you know.